Listo, Leslie.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Today we have a warm welcome to the space that are presented our group. That is the group number 5. The participants are me, Leslie, Ariana, Rosana, Sandra, and Kelly. Over the past 4 weeks that we have explored and reflect on the use of technology, we are prepared some digital tools that help to the teachers to create a more dynamic, innovative, and organized the learning process for the students. In this date, that is our turn, we want to share with you some practical tools that allow for interactive and engaging classes, encouraging the students' participation and making teaching process more effectively. And motivate also the teachers to continue with the presentation and also add a brief explanation over my partners and me and what are the tools and show how they can use in a class. Also, this help us to be organized, creative, and inspiring for both teachers and students. So we hope you enjoyed it and feel inspired to try these innovative strategies for the teachers and the students. So to start this one, we have the Wigwit. Wiglet is defined as a small tool that is for application or a component that helps to perform a specific task on a device. Also, it is used in websites or also on software. The importance of use the widgets are because they made use the interactive uses in the classroom, and also it's easier and faster to access information on a performed task. For example, they improve the experience on devices. It could be in the cell phone, in the laptop, or maybe in your PC. And also, the application is providing useful features without opening a full programs because all the information is in it. In this case, we are focused on the platforms or maybe in some tools that are helpful. The first one that we have today is the platform. That is a system created in a website or a software that allows people to do specific activities, share the information, or connect with others. And also, the first one that we have the topic for today with my partner, that is Ariana. She explained a practical exercise with Bowits. That is an online platform that allows teachers to create interactive exercises, quizzes, and assignments for students. So it helps make learning more engaging and fun.
Okay. What is a web quest? It is a scaffolded learning structure that uses links to essential resources on the internet and the authentic task to motivate the students' investigations or a central open-ended question, development of individual expertise or and participation in a group process that attempts to transform newly acquired information into a more sophisticated understanding. Its design is intentional, promoting critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity, rather than simply gathering facts. For this new methodology, understanding these core components is essential. Each section of a web quest serves a different purpose, working in a sequence to support the learning from initial engagement to the final reflection. The parts or the structure of a web quest, we have the introduction section in which we have the starting point for the learning journey. It is its primary function is to capture the interest of the students and provide a meaningful context for the activity. This is achieved by presenting by complement scenario. It shows a problem or a professional role that the students will assume. For example, in the case that we have an exam in the practical, we have the vertebrate animals. The introduction is the previous knowledge that the students have about vertebrate animals. Then we have the task session. In this part, we have the clear and detailed description for the final product that the students are expected to produce. Then we have the process section, that is the activities that the student have to do in order to get the knowledge or do the activities or complement their previous knowledge that we have in the introduction section. The evaluation section, we have the assessment criteria in which we have to create or adapt different materials in order the students can apply the knowledge or do the evaluation in several. We can use several elements or resources in order to create the evaluation section. And finally, we have the conclusion section that allows the students get the feedback and reflect about the experience that they have using the WebQuest. It summarizes what they accomplished and the knowledge that they have constructed. Furthermore, prompting questions that encourage students to think about the work that they have done.
Thank you, Ariana. Now we're going to talk about how to use TED Talks. If you haven't heard about TED Talks is a platform where you can upload videos and you're going to find mainly conferences, and they're going to be about a variety of topics. Now, what's good about TED Talks is that they have another platform that's called TED Ed, and this is mainly for education. So in TED Ed, you are going to create lessons that you're going to share with your students. In TED Ed, you're going to find videos that you can customize to do activities for the students. Why it is important to use this kind of activities? Because you're going to use authentic materials. When we are teaching mainly in the classroom, we are going to use the books that we have available. But we have to remember that the books and the listening activities that we have are mainly created for learners, for AFL or ASL learners. But when we use authentic materials, we are using something that is created for native speakers. So we are going to expose the students to a real use of language. And this is very different from only using the exercise that we have prepared in class by us or by the books. So it's important that the students are getting accustomed to hear the real use of language. Why we have to use videos to practice English, or why is this a good idea? Videos are an excellent tool to practice English. The students first are going to feel more comfortable, especially if you're sending a task for home, because let's remember that not all students like to participate in class, or maybe at home they can do it at their own pace. And this is going to motivate them to learn vocabulary. They are going to, through the video, they are going to learn English, and it's going to be better for them. What advantages we have? We are going to improve the pronunciation because, of course, they are hearing from authentic material, so they are learning how is the real pronunciation of the words. They can do the asynchronous activities. As I said before, they can work at their own pace. Not all students have the opportunity to finish the assignments in the classroom because we have a limited time. However, when we send activities as a homework, they can do it in asynchronous activities and they can manage their own time. And of course, they are going to learn new vocabulary and, of course, useful vocabulary for them. How we can use TED Talks? TED Talks is going to allow us, first, we have to sign in with Google, which is something that most of us have in hand, and we can access the library. Of course, this can be something that we'd use as a reinforcement for our previous class. We have to introduce the topic in class, and then we can send for the students to watch these activities, to watch these videos, and to practice at home. We are going to access the library, and we have a variety of topics that we can choose from. We're going to pick a video, and we are going to start creating the lesson. TED Talks has these ways that is going to help the teachers. First, we can edit the video. If you find a video that is too long, you can crop the video. Or if you find parts that are not useful for your lesson, you can crop that part and then start making the lesson. Now, here you can have a lesson. You can put a lesson title. You can find activities like multiple choice activities, or you can find like open answers activities, and even you can start a discussion with the kids. You put the topic of the discussion, and it's going to be like a forum for the kids. Once that you have everything finished, you can share this lesson with your students, and you simply put the link, and the students can work at home with this magnificent tool. Thank you. Kelly, what is your subject?
Okay. Well, good afternoon. I will be introducing the immersive tools we explore in this module, and specifically metaverse platforms and augmented reality. And well, I would like to connect my part with my partners, and I have already shared. We have seen tools such as WebQuest, Padlet, and TED Talks, and Telegram, and each of them supporting different stages of the learning process: research, collaboration, and communication. And well, now I would like to take us one step further into the world of immersive learning. Okay, on this module, we explore several metaverse and virtual world tools such as Second Life, VR Chat, Minecraft, Decentraland, Sansar, and Roblox. These platforms allow students to enter 3D environments where they can explore, communicate, solve missions, and interact in English as a natural and spontaneous way. Among all of these tools, one that really stands out is Roblox, because many of our students already love it, and this gives us a huge advantage as teachers. When we use a tool that students enjoy, their engagement and motivation increase immediately. So inside Roblox, students can follow instructions, complete missions, describe places, collaborate with classmates, ask and answer questions, and role-play real-life situations. This means they are practicing English authentically, without pressure, and with high enthusiasm. We also explore several augmented reality tools such as Zapper Merge, Edu, Quiver, Bleeper, and Anatomy 4D. Augmented reality makes learning more visual and memorable because students can see 3D objects are sensed directly through their devices. So this is excellent for vocabulary, descriptions, storytelling, and content-based lessons. Overall, these immersive tools help us create learning experiences that are interactive, meaningful, and truly to connect to our students' interests. So, well, all these tools presented today, yes, from WebQuest and TED, metaverse platforms, and augmented reality, show us that technology does not replace the teacher, but it expands our possibilities, and it allows us to teach English in ways that are more dynamic, student-centered, and aligned with the digital world in which our students already live. And when students feel that the tools we use are relevant and exciting, their participation grows, their confidence increases, and their learning becomes more meaningful. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Kelly. Let's wait a few minutes for Sandra. She's having some issues with the connectivity.
Okay, maybe my partner have a ship problem, but we continue with this one because all of us we try to do the same platform in our group, and also we know that the the another tool that it's useful for us is Telegram. It is similar to the WhatsApp, but it is more useful and consider it is capable to use more participants in this tool. But before starting, we know that what is the Telegram because we know the tool, but we don't know what is the use. In first place, we have a cloud-based messaging platform. We can say that it is fast, secure, and multi-device because this offers channels, groups, bot, and file of sharing. Also, we can download in the Play Store in our device. Mhm. The importance of the Telegram in the education is because it helps to the real-time communication because we can interact with others and also it limits of the person that we can add in this platform or this device. It could be around 2,000 participants. And also in the group, also we have a great number. Also, we have the easy sharing of materials because you can add the files, documents. We have the images and also the voice and audio. Okay, the high file size limit, but if we can also interact with others effectively. The supports collaborative learning is encourage of the students to interact effectively with the internet connection and also with data and the participation is grateful. For example, we have the um, examples of this group that know that the security features in which the users can opt the secret chats that are ended encrypt and can have self-destructing message. And also the users can send messages, photos, videos, and files, and make voice and audio calls in groups. And this is a cloud-based cross-platform messaging apps. The benefits of the Telegram, we have five, but we have a lot of things because we can um, discover which is used in each preference. It could be as a work, as a education, or maybe something that is related with your work. For example, in the first one, we have the sending messages. And the second one is could be the storing files. The third one, the create supergroups, and the organization your chats in folders. Also, the most important for us is creating channels in which we can interact effectively, and also in the moment that we are as a as a task in education. For the students, we have the capable of to share or download the documents because the information is in the cloud storage. We have also focused on the group discussions because the students can send a lot of messages, and also we have gifs or maybe emojis. The easy note is sharing and collaboration. The privacy and no distractions. The powerful reminder and escalation, and also the files are useful to share and upload, as I said, with the specific hour that we usually need. We have also it has bots for studying and self-study and content achievement. In this case, also we have the focus group discussions and the learn from to the communicative activity.
Okay, thank you very much for all my teammates. I hope that you have learned something new about the use of the new platforms and use it hopefully in your classrooms. Thank you everybody for joining us in this webinar. And that would be all. Thank you for everybody.